Mr. Liddy, it's certainly good to see you again, and I want to just ask you a few questions. The media has been focused on the $165 million installment of the $450 million retention program for AIG's financial products division. And however, for months you and I have been going back and forth overall about the $1 billion retention program that covers thousands of employees throughout AIG. We know that the financial products retention contracts were drawn up before you became CEO of a company in September 2008, which you passionately stressed to Mr. Lynch a little bit earlier today. However, in your letter to me on December 5th, you wrote these words: on September 18, 2008, AIG's Compensation Committee of the Board of Directors approved retention payments for 168 employees. Did you approve those?
Yes.
All right. Because we keep talking about things that happened before you came, and I'm trying to make some, try to figure out what happened under your watch. How many retention payments of any kind have you approved during your tenure? Of any kind?
There's a group of about 4,500 people that work in our healthy insurance businesses that we are trying to sell. These are the leaders and critical players in those businesses that we've approved retention bonuses for that can go out 2 years in length.
On January 15th at a meeting when you and I met, you told me we have expanded the retention program to cover other employees since the first phase, and we voluntarily announced that we implemented 2 additional phases of this program covering an additional 2,100 employees. Would that be included in the number that you just gave me, yes, the 4,500?
I don't remember the exact number. I think it's about 4,700.
And so you approved those additional phases. Is that correct? Also noted that business units have adopted their own retention plans. Did you approve those also?
I would not have. They would have been done by the business units.
So there are other retention plans within AIG, the big AIG umbrella, under the umbrella.
I believe they are more severance plans. What happens if somebody buys you and you lose your job?
How much in non-financial product retention payments have you paid in 2008, and how much will be paid in 2009?
I don't have the numbers at my fingertips. We will be delighted to get them to you.
All right. Have you reduced these payments below the levels approved on September 18?
We've either, in some cases, we have reduced them. In some cases, we've stretched them out to a longer period of time.
Now, you sent a letter to Secretary Geithner. It's a very interesting letter you sent over the weekend. Well, it's dated March 14th. And it says something that I want you to help me out on, because I don't understand it, and I think the committee has just sort of passed it by. It said AIG, and this is your letter. It says AIG hereby commits to use best efforts to reduce expected 2009 retention payments by at least 30%. Now, what I'm trying to figure out is, so we've already got some people in place. We've been talking about 2008 performance. Now we've got some folk in place to get bonuses for 2009 performance. Is that correct?
Yes, that letter specifically relates to AIG FP, and it's the second part of the retention program, which if they're there and they accomplish their goals, we would pay in 2010. And I don't mean to interrupt you, but I think that whole issue is going to be moot, because what we will find is those individuals will in fact return much, if not all, of the retention bonus that we paid them, and it will be accompanied by their letters of resignation.
So another member said something a little bit earlier. I'm hoping President Obama has made it clear that he's trying to reverse our economy here and get it straightened out. And these people are very central people, one making as much as $6.5 million in bonuses. I would hope that they would stick around, take a regular paycheck like most people do, and stick around and help us get through this. They benefited from the greatness of this country, and I would hope that they would do that, and I hope you appeal to them to do that. Finally, you wrote in your letter to Secretary Geithner that the Secretary had asked AIG to rethink our 2008 corporate bonus proposals. How much in bonuses, we keep saying bonuses and retention payments, how much in bonuses, not retention payments, have you paid to AIG employees in 2008, And what was the range of the bonuses paid?
I'll provide you the information. I think it might have been in the range of $9 million.
Thank you very much.